All right, well, we got her faired in. Turned out pretty good. I'll flip you around here. For the rough, for the first fair, it was, you know, kind of roughed in. I think it did really well. Got a couple low spots, but nothing crazy. Pretty flat. That'll work. All right, this is what I'm thinking. So, cleat will go right here. This will be cut in the outside of the door. The door will run along the outside of the gunnel right here and then cut in. This will give me roughly 20 inches and roughly 17, 16 and a half inches depending on where you take a measurement at. So that'll give me my door, two hatches here, or two latches, or I'm sorry, two hinges here, and then the latch here. So I'll put one here, put the latch here, and I'm thinking about either cutting the hole in the door for the rope to come out when I shut the door, so it comes out, goes to the cleat, and then from the cleat goes to the chalk. The only thing is that as of right now, with the cleat here and the chalk here, that rope is going to go over the top of the door. So you won't be able to get the door open with the line out there. Not a big deal. I can work around it. You just give it some slack and open the door, but I like to keep it easy to operate where it all makes sense and flows. I think I got it figured out. I pretty much going to go with this layout. The rope will go over the top of the hatch when it goes out the chock right there, but I can live with that. This gives me roughly 22 inches long, 19 inches, and then roughly 17 inches. So with that, I've got plenty of room, and I still have enough on the outside to give me, you know, to reinforce the outside, but also underneath I'm going to have to put a lip just inside all the way around for when I cut this out, this to sit back on. I think it'll work, and it's still far enough away from all this. Everything's supported by a 1-inch Kuza board underneath there that's glassed in. So I'm not weakening anything, no less than what was there before. So it'll still be super strong and serve me well. But this will give me a hatch right here so that I can walk right up to it, open it up, reach in, pull my anchor, and then toss my anchor overboard and be able to work standing up. The alternative would be to cut in the hatch. Typically on the Shamrocks, especially, the anchor locker is right here. Well, the problem with that is you open that hatch, get all your anchor and your chain out, throw it overboard, then it goes over the top of this gunnel right here, and then over the top of that gunnel, and it just wears the gunnel out. And also it's just messy. It's just not very clean and functional. So I'm going to put it in like it should be on the very top, and I like it better there, and that gives me a lot of, you know, stability when I throw the anchor. I stand right here, pull it out from the top, and then throw it overboard. So, all right, well, it's raining right now. I'm probably gonna let it stop raining for a minute and then try to cut this hole this afternoon if I can. Alright, she's out. That's not what you want to see though. That's rotted wood. That's why I reinforced this thing. Won't be an issue for me, but it's definitely rotted wood up in there in this whole cap. But because I reinforced it top and bottom, shouldn't be an issue for me. But I'm going to glass all this in, get all this dead wood out as much as I can right here, and then fill it with a filler, and then glass it and make it all one piece. All right, what I've got to do right here, I've got to take and basically scrape all this wood out, decore it, the old core. I'm going to do both sides and then I may put them back together just like that and build up, or I may go ahead and recore it with like a 1/2-inch Kuza. I got to see the thickness. I got to get the same thickness back to what it is on the boat up there, so that way all the hatches line up like it's supposed to. Okay, I got the door epoxy together. I got a piece of Kuza in the glass. I had to kind of makeshift. I figured 4 of these would be fine, but I needed more to get a little bit better squeeze out, so I put a couple of screws in it, well, a few screws in it to get a little better squeeze out, and it sealed up pretty good. Should work just fine. And then once this cures, I'll sand it all down around the edges of it, make it smooth, and then glass it in on the bottom and all the way around the sides, and then fill in the holes and stuff. So it'll be pretty strong, be one solid piece, and it'll all be Kuza board and fiberglass. So I did away with the wood altogether. All right, so I'm going to jump up in the bow. It stopped raining a little bit, so I'm going to jump up in the bow and try to do what I can before it starts raining again. Alrighty, well, that turned out to be a little bit more than I expected. I got a lot of that wood out. It's pretty much like powder coming out of there. But the good thing is, flip you around right here. It's raining on me right now, so I'm kind of finishing up what I can do. But I took in and really got a lot of that wood out of there. Poured, you know, got pretty much as far as I can back and up underneath where the trolling motor is going to go. I'm not worried about it a whole lot because it's reinforced on the top and the bottom. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get as much as this I can get out, and I'm going to slide a 1/2 inch Kuza board back in there to recore it, and then seal it up, and then fiberglass it. That's the only thing I know to do other than pulling the whole cap off, and we're too far for that. So, and I don't have means to do that. I'd have to take it to a marina or something like that and have a lift, you know, take it off and then flip it over and then do that. But I don't think it's necessary. What it really is a lot of this wood right here, it's what rotted in this bow, where those holes that I patched, they weren't sealed very well. So I don't know how many years, but years, the water's just been seeping into this bow. So I've reinforced it top and bottom, and I'm going to record what I can, and I think she'll be good. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. It's raining pretty good on me, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on this. Let this kind of rinse off and get back to something else. But I got the door glass in together. I think that'll work out really well, and get it, you know, kind of get it epoxied and then glass. That'll be good. But overall, it's coming a little bit more than I expected, but this is going to be well worth it having that door there. I'm excited for it, and I know it'll look good when I'm done. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Pretty much the rain has got me. Y'all have a good day. God bless.